Petco Park celebrates its 20th anniversary today. I'm curious what your favorite memory is of this ballpark, and I know it's been a little recent, but your first.
My favorite memory? I don't really want to say anything that I've done, so I'll go just being here my first time. Came with my buddy James Wood right after we got drafted, so seeing the stadium for the first time and just being on a walk on it and then seeing the big league team play on it was probably my favorite memory.
I think you were in high school too when you played here once, if I remember correctly.
I had already graduated high school, but I did like a pre-draft workout or whatever. Yeah, I just did live ABs and took around balls and stuff.
Awesome. Just 4 for 4 yesterday, fourth player since 1900 to do something like that. When you hear something like that, how do you take it?
I really, honestly, like in most respectful way possible, couldn't care less about 4 for 4. I've said it every time that we've asked about like a milestone or something that's happened, and my main goal is to win the game, and we lost. So the 4 for 4 was cool. It might not help the team as much as I wanted it to, but at the end of the day, we didn't win the game, and that's our main goal here.
Jackson, facing Logan Webb for a second time in a short period of time, able to have a few hits against him yesterday. I know the first time you faced him, you said he threw you one of the nastiest pitches you had seen. As far as making adjustments against guys, seeing them a second time in the major leagues, what have you learned in that sense so far?
Yeah, I mean, every time you see someone for the second time, it's a little easier than the first time, But he's going to get better at pitching than me, and I'm going to get better at hitting against him. It's going to be a battle, and that's the fun part about the game is that every time you go up against each other, y'all are a little bit better against each other. He's going to try and pitch me a little differently than he did yesterday, and like that's the fun part of the game. I got to adjust again, and that's the hardest part of hitting is just making adjustments. So I feel like just getting the repetitive ABs against pitchers is really helpful for me.
Do you feel like throughout your minor league career and as you've come up that you've always done a good job at making those kinds of adjustments throughout a season?
Yeah, no, I feel like at every level I've gone to, I've kind of adjusted. Low A to fall league, I made adjustments, and then high A at the beginning, had to make adjustments, made adjustments in double A, and then obviously here, this is the biggest stage, so you got to make the most adjustments here. It's just making the fine tuning, getting it all right, and then getting stronger. That's going to really play into my abilities.
Darvish on the mound today. He's a pretty intense guy during a start. Is this kind of learning like what you can and can't do with him, like around the dugout during the game? Can you ask him questions or just kind of give him his berth?
I just let him be. I don't really think anybody talks to him. I think we all just let him go do his business, and that's how the game runs. Everything flows through him. If he's rolling, we're rolling. So, I think just letting him be, letting him do what he's done for the past 10, 15 years is just the most respectful thing to do.
It looked like you're getting pretty good jumps to center field. How you kind of taken to the position defensively so far after about 2 weeks?
I mean, the more I play, I'm going to get better. The more I play, I'm going to figure out how to have better reads, get off the ball easier. But I feel like right now I'm in a good spot. For only playing the position for 2 weeks and a little bit of spring training, I feel like I'm in a better spot than anybody thought I would be in.